Hello.
It's good.
Okay, so I did what causes C-star wasting syndrome, which is that's my title. C-star wasting syndrome is a disease that, like an epidemic that's spreading across the West Coast. That's killing tons of sea stars. They're the only species of marine creature being affected in the tide pool, and I'm just wondering how there are many possibilities, such as the rise in water temperature, and multiple bacteria that could be causing this. So I'm just trying to figure out what it is that's causing this. So the question is, what are causing the sea star deaths along the West Coast? If sea stars are introduced to warmer waters containing specific bacteria, and then they will be introduced to sea star wasting syndrome. My rationale is, at first it was possible that the sea stars were being affected by Japan's nuclear plant issues. However, since the sea stars are the only ones being affected in the tide pools, that possibility isn't really accurate. So I'm guessing it's something to do with specific bacteria, or there has been a rise in the water temperature, so that's my reasoning. Materials are sea stars, aquarium tanks, and everything needed for housing sea stars. Water heater, thermometer, assortment of marine bacteria local to the area, such as pathogenic and viral. Experimental design. Each sea star will be introduced to a different variation of bacteria and or water temperature. If white specks appear on the sea star, then that sea star has sea star wasting syndrome and will soon perish. Independent variable, bacteria and temperature increases. Dependent variable is if the sea star ends up getting sea star wasting syndrome and dying. Other variables, anything having to do with the care of sea stars, controls, sea star not introduced to any bacteria purposes. Be careful while handling bacteria and sea stars. These are my references.